What's inside Disney's 100 million aquarium? 100 mil.
This is Walt Disney World, the home to one of the largest aquariums in the entire country. With over 5.7 million gallons of water and a price tag of nearly $100 million, this aquarium is practically a mini ocean. Now I know you guys are probably thinking Jack's just gonna show us around the aquarium and we're just gonna see some cool fish and sharks. Wrong. Our favorite fish that we see today, we're gonna be buying for our own personal aquarium back at home, which is this beautiful specimen right here. Inside is our blue lobster Phil, our batfish Dorito, our mimic tang nacho cheese, and our two clownfish cappuccino and espresso. Now here in Walt Disney World, they have a ride designated literally to aquarium fish. We got Dory right here, and we got Nemo, and we're gonna go for a ride. We got a 30-minute wait time to go on this puppy, which honestly, isn't even that bad. I waited like an hour and a half just to go on Soarin', but I think the aquarium ride's gonna be a lot better. A full-blown ride designated to aquarium fish. Obviously, Disney World's a fish guy. After a long wait, it was finally our turn to ride the ride. The ride lasted a few minutes, but I'm gonna sum it all up in just a few highlight clips. What's good, Crush? Holy cow, jellies! The ride was a great time, believe me. But it's time to get into the good stuff, the aquariums. But before we jump right into the big one, we gotta get warmed up with some more reasonable size aquariums. Oh my God, clown tangs, look like a powder blue, yellow tang, AKA bubbles. We gotta get something big like this in the aquarium, some of these corals.
I like that one right there.
I'm not too sure if you guys can even see the fish sitting right there, but there are two absolute jumbo anglerfish sitting right on the artificial bungees. I don't know if you guys realize how large this coral is right here, but this thing has to be literally about 3 to 4 feet across, and it's really jogging my mind that we might need to get coral inside the aquarium. So let's say 5,000 likes on this video, and I'll start adding coral to the aquarium. The smaller aquariums were cool and all, but I was done messing around. It was time to head upstairs to the 5.7 million gallon, $100 million aquarium. We're getting into the real deal, y'all. Those were just the starter tanks. Here we go. You guys have no idea how large this aquarium is. It literally wraps around the whole entire place. It is enormous. There are hammerhead sharks, blacktip sharks, pompano, moonfish, permit, tarpon, snappers, tangs, you name it, it is literally in this aquarium. It is like a whole entire ocean right here in the middle of Walt Disney World. This aquarium was nothing short of amazing. They had some of the largest species that swim in the ocean. There were blacktip sharks, bull sharks, and even the great hammerhead. Now, while all of those were super cool to see, I personally found this guitar shark hybrid looking thing to be the coolest. I'm not even playing around here. This thing had to be over 200 pounds. While it was cool seeing all the sharks, there was countless schools of other fish. There were schools of pompano, schools of some pretty strange unicorn tang looking things, and me having a passion for fishing, it was cool to see a tarpon as well. This aquarium was seriously just a mini ocean, and while I was perfectly content looking at all these bad to the bone predators, Tori had one thing in mind, and that was to go find Dory. And just a short while later, there she was, swimming around the aquarium oh so gracefully in the middle of Walt Disney World. Now, as I told you guys earlier, we're gonna be buying our favorite fish that we see, and I left this one up to Tori.
I think Dory's definitely my favorite.
Now, I had a pretty strong feeling that Tori's favorite fish was gonna be Dory. You know, Tori, Dory, it rhymes. We're in Disney World, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, everything kind of just makes sense. Now, unfortunately, we obviously couldn't buy the one that was in the aquarium right there, so it's time to put Finding Dory into action in real life. We need to find Dory for our aquarium, and it starts right now. I gotta find Dory, I gotta find Dory, I gotta find Dory. Dory, I'm coming for you! Where are you, Dory? We just ran into a very unexpected problem. I just called all the fish stores in my area, and none of them have a blue tang in stock. Now, this is honestly super surprising to me because Dory is literally like the most iconic aquarium fish in the entire world, aside from Nemo, a clownfish. Now, I'm thinking it may be because it's Monday and they maybe sold them all over the weekend, but no joke, I've never not seen a blue tang at a fish store. Gotta be because it's Monday. It looks like we're gonna have to revert to plan B. Plan B is gonna be to find one on the internet. Now, it should be relatively easy easy to find one, but I thought the same thing when just calling around the fish stores. So let's just see if we can find one on our very first website. Click on tangs right here, and there we go. Blue tang in stock. We are good to go. We're gonna add this thing to the cart, pay for it, and I will see you guys when it gets here. Attention everyone. Thank you, you can have your attention. The mission is complete. We have found Dory. Now will Dory be alive? Let's just hope. Odds are pretty high that Dory is gonna be alive, but although when you do ship out fish, there is always that chance that it arrives DOA. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, that water does not look good. Uh-oh. Dory, are you alive? Guys, Dory has come in and her water does not look very good at all. Although she is swimming around a little bit, there is a lot of dirty water inside of here, so we gotta make this quick. She looks a little pale in color. As soon as I unboxed Dory, I noticed her water wasn't looking good, so I ran inside and got her acclimating right away. Fingers crossed, she's gonna be all right. The water just is looking terrible. Once Dory was acclimated to temperature, I quickly transferred her into a different container. I started to add some nice clean water from my aquarium, and it seemed like Dory was starting to turn a corner. As I added more and more water, Dory seemed to be swimming around a lot more. After about 15 minutes, she was ready for the aquarium. I had her in some nice, clean tank water, and things were looking really good. This is a blue hippo tang, also known as Dory. Their vibrant blue color helps them camouflage in the ocean. But don't let this little fish fool you. They have retractable spines near its tail that act as a natural defense mechanism against predators. They're primarily herbivores feeding on algae. This fish is an awesome new addition to our living room aquarium. The time has come and Dory seemed to be doing a lot better. I slowly added her to the aquarium and she took off immediately. She had a nice warm welcome from Nacho Cheese, our mimic tang, but I wasn't fully confident that she was gonna make it. I'm gonna come back here and check on Dory tomorrow morning because the first night really is super important. If anything is gonna go wrong at all, it's gonna be in the middle of the night. Roll call.
Oh, that's
Dorito.
a good spot for that.
Check. Phil. Check. Nacho Cheese. Check. Espresso? Check. Cappuccino? Check. And Dory?
The fuck is in the rock?
Dory. Dory's missing. The next day, things took a turn for the worst. The first thing I did in the morning was look for Dory, and she was nowhere to be found. I looked by the filter intake, I looked at the surface of the water to see if she was dead, and I looked inside of all the cracks in the rocks, and Dory was literally gone. I couldn't believe it, and I thought somebody was playing a prank on me. And the following day, things didn't get much better. There was still no sign of Dory. I started thinking maybe somebody ate it, and the only person that came to mind was Phil. Phil, my blue lobster. But on day 3, Dory decided to come out from hiding. I was so relieved to see her in perfect condition and swimming around. Now to this day, I still have no idea where the heck Dory was. She must be literally one of the best hiders ever, because no joke, I really thought Dory was dead, or she got sucked into the filter, or Phil ate her. I did not know where the heck she was. I started thinking she maybe jumped out. I was looking underneath the tank. She was literally nowhere to be found. But we're present day now on day 3, and we're about to see if she's gonna eat. Are you ready to eat, Dory? Wow, what an answer. So here we are, day number 3, and we're gonna try and feed her. Now keep in mind, Dory hasn't ate in nearly 3 whole days. If she doesn't eat some of this mysis cube, honestly, there's a good chance that Dory doesn't make it in the tank. So fingers crossed we can get her to snack on a couple of these, and Dory's gonna be around for a while. All right, here we go. This is literally make or break for Dory. Let's see if she'll eat for us. As soon as I poured the mysis shrimp in the aquarium, Dory immediately came out from hiding. She definitely was a bit shy and timid, but I did see her pick off a couple scraps of mysis. This is a great sign that Dory is slowly starting to become comfortable in the aquarium, and in no time, I think she's gonna be doing super well. I'm super happy to see that Dory did eat a couple pieces of shrimp, and I'm pretty confident she's gonna be around for the long haul. Comment down below what other fish you guys wanna see me add inside. We're slowly bringing this tank to life. And like I mentioned earlier, 5,000 likes on this video, and I'll start adding either coral or anemones. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, I know for a fact you would enjoy my last one, where I bought a super strange fish. Click right here on the screen, and I'll see you guys there.
That was an avid. He showed us more of his tank than